Bagfuel, baby.
Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie. Clue's the reason I got into the business, man. Clue was so big, I couldn't really get near him, so I got near the second best. I hung out with Envy, hung out with Splash, learned the game, and then I went on the late night robberies with them, like going to labels, taking dats, all this craziness, because they would do it for him and make sure he gets all the music, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he gets songs.
That's what they told you?
Personally, well, you know.
That was the story?
Well, that's what they told me.
I must have missed that part.
Yeah. Well, this is what they told me. You obviously.
That was them trying to get in your business.
Yeah. You know, I had to pay, you know, I paid my dues, like a nigga a little something, you know, for giving me the DJ Clue residues, you know. I call them like the hand-me-downs. Obviously, he was getting exclusives from the artists themselves, but anything extra that they stole or whatever they told me,
I heard they used to do that type of shit.
Yeah. Well, he didn't use it. He couldn't use everything.
I mean, I had to get close to them, and I got close to Scarecrow. So Scarecrow was another guy, but I had to wait till you drop, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
Scarecrow is not giving me no Clue exclusive until this nigga put the shit out. So I was always behind the scenes, like, you know, but then it's like, we had this thing, like every mixtape DJ hated Clue. It's not like we hate him personally to like fuck him up. We hated the fact that when you go up to a fucking African nigga,
they say it's Clue,
they be like, nah, we good, Clue just dropped. You be like, yo, man. So imagine you drive around all day, like to all these like 100 spots trying to get your
That was going on
off.
in Philly too.
Bro, you had to wait for this nigga to drop. Like, then you have to wait like maybe a week and a half. So that, thank God, I just was like stealing some things here and there to like finally make it. I think when I got with 50, that's when I was like, I didn't worry about Clues much no more because I was
getting exclusives
on a singular
directly.
artist shit where this nigga would get everybody's shit. So when they see this nigga, I hate this nigga, like, yo, but I don't really hate him, but every DJ, yo, I know you went through that, like.
I mean, like, I named myself the nigga you love to hate, like that's my little, you know, my little tagline.
What was it like having Russell Simmons and them as a mentor?
He was very real with everything, man. He cursed like crazy, man. There's something wrong with this guy, man. He be cursing, motherfucker. Like, he be like pulling the window. I be like, yo, because, you know, I be waiting for niggas to pick me up, and he be pulled up in the Maybach, motherfucker. I be like, yo, but he's like he's like one of those gatekeepers that you need to know.
Yeah, him and Leo are like, they have
Leo Cohen
they
too.
have a specific porch edge to them, man. But they about business, man. They know how to get to that money.
Is that what's missing right now in our business? People like them?
Yeah, even, I mean, like I said, I'm always gonna say this guy was the enemy. I had these niggas hosting tapes. Like, I would get like Chris Lighty, Leo, I would get like everybody. Like, Russell hosted it, like, I mean, I had
Michael Jackson hosting
Mixtape. I had
Mixtape.
Hype Williams, because the industry niggas wasn't getting no love, I thought, you know? Like, they were doing all this amazing shit and historical shit. So I was like, yo, Hype, just host this tape. You know, Lil X host the tape, you know, then it upgraded to like actors, and then, you know, Trump hosted it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's like back in the days when he was an apprentice, you know what I'm saying? So it just came to a point, those were what I had to do, because he had all the ill niggas.
Rappers.
And like I said, I was lying like crazy back then. So if this nigga had a non-song, and let's say it was written, and I would call it was already written. So niggas be thinking it's another song. They be like, yo, Whoo Kid got us, man. Damn. But the shit is, there'll be like 3, 4 other exclusives on there. But I had to go against this nigga, man. They be like, yo, this nigga, who just lied, man? Or I'll take a nigga off. If it's 3 niggas, I'll take like, if it's Nas, this nigga, that nigga, I'll take a nigga off. I'll take the nigga off and then make it, call it some other name. Cause it was crazy to go against this guy. Finally, you know when I knew I made it, I was with a team, and I know how he felt now. Cause it's like, when you with like an ill clique, and then you're part of like a dot in this thing called hip hop. Like he's part of a calendar.
Rockefeller, you part of G.
Yeah, it's like those eras, like 10 years of those. And somebody said that there's always 10 years of each clique. It's kind of weird. Like everybody has a strong 10 years. Like Rough Riders 10 years, Bad Boy 10 years. Like it's just weird as hell. I just don't get it, but I'm just glad that, you know, he's the only nigga that went platinum too first. So it was like, that was crazy.
People don't believe it. Did you feel danger with everything going on with G-Unit and Murder Inc. at the same time, being that we all was from Queens? What was your mental like during that time?
Was you at Hynaken 7 with that whole game shit went down?
I wasn't there. I just happened to I don't know why, every time there's like some fucked up shit like that, I just don't be there.
That's probably the most crowded elevator I ever seen. Like, they was out of there. I parked on the side.
Oh, you were there with the blizzard and all that crazy shit?
I parked on the side.
wow.
I was
My
getting ready
man
to
was
walk
the one
around
that actually got shot.
I was trying to walk around the corner.
My man.
I was just about to pull around the corner. I heard gunshots go off. Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, oh, time to walk back to the car. So I walked back to the car and I seen like street team van, all kind of shit pulling off. And I'm like, yo, I gotta do my show. So it was like 15, I waited like 15 minutes. I walked and this dude was on the ground bleeding. I had to just step over him.
That's crazy. Hot Night
I had to step over him to get in the building, for sure.
That's my man. And he ain't never been the same since. Like, he never.
No.
He don't fuck that. I'm not gonna say his name on camera, but that was my man. So, and I don't even see him no more. I only see him around the game. He had like a little job at Def Jam and Sony after that at one time.
They took the bullet out of his ass? Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess so. He survived. He's still living.
that's crazy, man. I mean, we've been through a lot, man. But you know, this is history in the makings, man. That's why I'm be nervous when I get interviewed because I be seeing a lot of wild shit. And I be talking reckless. So.
But
like
hip hop is the
60
wild, wild
I
west.
got like 80 different. So, yo, I got one fucked up story for him though. But the thing about Clue, he actually is the reason why we're all big. Like 50 Cent, like Yayo, Banks.
But people don't talk.
He's the reason. No,
people don't talk about that.
You're not understanding why he's the reason.
Okay, go ahead.
Because every time he would drop, he probably gonna get mad. He's gonna curse the niggas out. Every time he would drop, and we wait, you know, he goes on the road, he's doing his thing. I go to nigga mom house. And I used to get your machines. His machines copied all our tapes.
No, sure, yeah, no.
So Clue would come back and be like, he'd be at Sam Ash like, what the fuck, man? Why my heads be fucked up?
My shit, yo, everyone used my machines, bro. Yo, first of all,
Clue had like 10 of them shits. They were 3,000 each.
Yeah, I had the crazy expensive Sony machines that dubbed the tapes in like 30 seconds, both sides.
Yo, bro. Wow. You think about a scenario where I was a security guard at the airport in a fucking booth with Clue's machines, dubbing my tapes at 8-hour shift. So 8 hours is like, what, 12,000 tapes or whatever? Because, you know, it's like printing money and shit, or counting money. So 8-hour shifts is like 12,000 CDs. Nigga, I didn't even check the gate. The Cuban terrorist nigga came in through my booth. What's his name? The Cuban nigga. Castro. So my boss calls me and was like, yo, Castro coming through. Make sure you check because you know, he never touches the ground. He comes out in a tank, and the tank takes him to the UN, and he touches like, the UN is supposed to be universal ground. So he's not.
In America.
Technically, yeah. So the plane comes out. I'm over here dubbing my tapes with Clue shit, and I can't stop. When you stop, it's like
shit fucked up.
Yeah, I gotta get this money.
Yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta go to Jamaica Avenue the next day. I gotta see fucking Mustafa, whoever. I gotta get this shit.
I'ma do all them niggas.
Nigga, I see fucking this nigga come through. I was like, see ya. I see the nigga silhouette. I see the nigga silhouette in the car. Like, I was like, get this guy Castro out of here. My boss called me, yo, did you check? I was like, yeah. Nigga, I'm getting like 9 an hour. I ain't checking no bomb. So if I do find a bomb, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, get the fuck out. I let the nigga go, and I got all my shits done that day. But it just like, to think about that, I DJ'd for Juvenile. Like, you know, Juvenile was the first person that I went on tour with, you know, with Lil Wayne was like 13,
How did you
14.
get with Juvenile?
Because I needed, because like I said, this guy was the enemy in the mixtape. So for me, I physically went down south because of this nigga to get these niggas, to get them early. Okay. You know, like DJ Drama left Philly and
went to Atlanta.
Sure. So he copied that from me instead of like me hustling and trying to get like Jay or Nas or whoever this nigga could get, like just calling niggas. I would go and meet like, you know, like the T.I.
Baby
the
and
2 Chainz was like Titty Boy. Like I would go down there, Ludacris. I would go down south, and they respected the fact that I came there. Like Trick Daddy was like, this nigga Whoo Kid's here. Like Gucci Man would come out of jail. I'm right there waiting for the nigga outside of jail. I do a mixtape with the nigga, or I do a song. So I had to physically, because of this guy, I had to physically meet these dudes so they respect that I actually left. And I got tired of like, you know, New York was running shit back then, you know? All the New York hip hop was like kicking ass everywhere, but me sprinkling it with a T.I. freestyle and this and that, it gives me, I got respect that, Whoo Kid is not all about New York all the time. He does, you know, represent us, but I had to know who the fuck is running it in every little town, from West, Midwest, everywhere. So I was just like, and I did the same formula when you go overseas, you know, because, you know, when you land and you do a show, sometimes they think it's disrespectful. They be like, oh, these New York niggas.
Fuck with the locals.
Yeah, and then that's where I met Gig, Skepta,